For this classroom review, I'm going to go through this assignment for week 6 called Turn Around, Turn Right. First thing I have to do is I have to make sure they have grid in here. Last week we worked on with grid, but just in case you don't have it, I'll show you how to add it. What we're going to do is going to go to Source Files, Add, Existing. If you don't have grid in there, okay, next couple steps I'm going to show you how to do that. If you already have grid in there, you can skip forward a little bit. Okay, let's go here. First thing I have to do is I have to say, where is my current directory? If I right click on my solution right here, I can say open folder and file explorer. There I am right there. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to put grid right here. Can I remember that? No problem. Okay, right click on this, save link as. I just saved something there, so I don't have to worry about finding it again. Same thing for this one here. Save link as. Save. Okay, now if I go to my source files, right click and say add an existing, they'll be in there right there. Okay, I want to take and I want to add my grid. Make sure that you get rid of all the extra stuff that you had added before. I'm going to right click on there. I'm going to say remove like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a new assignment file. Click add an existing. If you don't have an example one, watch the previous video and I'll show you how to create an example one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to say copy, paste. And what is this called? Let's flip back to Blackboard here. It's going to be called this right here. C. Back to here. And I'm going to take and rename this Control V just like that. Wonderful. Click on something else to make sure it accepts it. Double click on that, and there we just added it. If we go to my grid.cpp file, okay, I can right click on grid here, .h, and I can say open that document like this. I want to open it. I don't want to add it. I just want to open it because I'm going to need to see inside there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to add this one line here of include grid. And we're going to include that right up here. We can put it up here. It's fine. Like that. Okay, lovely. Make sure you do make sure your name is correct and things like this. I always just put student name in there, but I want your name in there for your file. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our Blackboard again, so we don't have to keep jumping back and forth here. I'm going to copy all these comments in here. We already added this. Okay, we created a new one. We included it. Okay, also include IOStream. I think that's in there already. Okay, and here we go right here. We're going to copy all these things right here. And I'm going to paste them right down here, I think, for now. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Okay, that's fine. We opened that up. Okay, we're going to add new modifiers. Okay, just below the turn left, and we're going to add these right here. Turn right and turn around. So let's go to our grid H here. Okay, and we're going to scroll down here. Put them in a kind of a relatively logical way. Okay. Right after your turn left here, okay? Void turn like that, and void turn. The purpose of this assignment is to get you used to working with these with this class grid, okay? we're going to be adding a couple of methods in our grid.cpp. However, first of all, we'd have to add them in here to make it work, okay? So that when we say, okay, include grid.h, it goes, oh, I know what right turn and turnaround is. The next thing we're going to do is go back to our grid here. We're going to be adding those in here. So scroll down a ways where our turn left is. Once again, keep these kind of logical, okay? So that you can display. There's our turn left right there, okay? Now a turn right is going to be very similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this chunk of code right here. Control V. I'm going to change this one to turn right. Like that. Oh, come on, HT. There we go. Okay, now let's see. The difference between turning left and turning right is going the opposite direction, isn't it? Okay, so rather than west, I'm going to go east. Rather than north, I'm going to go south. And rather than going east here, I'm going to go west. And rather than going south, I'm going to go north. That, okay. Make sure you didn't change these facing ones, okay. Make sure you change this one here. Now let's go ahead and do that. And once again, we're going to make this a turnaround this time. And let's see if I'm going north, I want to turn the opposite of that, so that's south, isn't it? And if I'm going east, I want to go west. And if I'm going south, I want to go north. Okay, and if I'm going west, I want to go east. Wonderful. Beautiful. We just created all those methods. Excellent. Okay, now let's switch back to our assignment.cpp, okay? Down here we did a whole bunch of this stuff here. Okay, now we're supposed to type in the code on page 168, okay, to test your turn test driver.cpp. I'm going to get rid of this stuff right here because it's really not important to show right now. And by the way, do this. Go back to your grid.cpp, okay, and add one line at the very bottom. And there's a lot of students complain about this. If I crash into a hurdle, okay, it will it just goes away. Make sure you put this pause down here. If you don't have that ready, mine already has it. Okay, back here again. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create a grid. I think I actually gave you that line of code here in Blackboard. Right here, and it's actually in our instructions down here. Right there. Let's copy this little line right here. C and Control V, semicolon, and let's tell our G.display right there. Opening and closing parentheses, because it is a method, isn't it? If we go ahead and run it now. Wonderful. There we are right there. It should be just exactly as it is in the book. Okay, now I want to get from one place to point B, okay? So I'm going to go back into Blackboard because the bottom of Blackboard shows me what this is supposed to be. And I'm going to copy this in here for now. Control C. Here again, I'm going to paste that right into my output here. Okay, I'm going to replace it later on mine, but okay, I'm here. What do I want to do? I want to turn around. Okay, and I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Okay, let's say G.turn around. And then G.move. How many steps? 5 steps, like that, semicolon. Let's go ahead and hit display again here. There. Semicolon. And let's go ahead and run it again. See where we're going here, what direction we're going in. Okay, there we are right there now. Let's look at this right here. See if that's kind of where we want to be. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 steps left now. That's wonderful. Okay, now what do we want to do? We want to turn left. We got to go 1, 2, don't we? Close that down. Okay, now we want to turn left. Left. And G dot move. How many spaces this time? 2, I think we said, huh? And then that will put us here. And then what we want to do, we want to turn right, don't we? 1, 2, 3 spaces. Right. And then G dot move 3 spaces. Go ahead and run that. See how that looks. Go from here. Yep, perfect. There you go. Make sure that you do copy this. Once again, you click up here and say edit, mark. Hit enter. Switch back to here and replace the one from Blackboard because that's not correct, is it? No, no. Like that. Wonderful. Go ahead and submit that.